Hi, Janet here. So I've talked before about how important it is to use your neurology to change your mind. And this technique called the Craving Crusher can be really useful if you want to be able to look at a food and have no desire for it whatsoever, to not have to use willpower, which, as you know, is not a thing, it doesn't exist. So think about the food that you want to stop eating. That food might be pizza, a biscuit. Be very, very specific. Now imagine it, or even better if you've got it in front of you, and this can work with cigarettes as well, by the way, and rate your craving on a scale of 1 to 10. Now just put that to one side, close your eyes and imagine the most disgusting tasting food or drink that you could possibly imagine having in your mouth. And think about the texture, the smell. What is the thing that you just could not eat no matter what you were offered? It is just so disgusting that it makes you retch and heave. Now think about that and double how disgusting it is. Imagine it is absolutely gross. Maybe imagine that you've been sick and it's coming back in your mouth mixed with the taste and smell and the texture of vomit. Make it really, really disgusting. And imagine that you've got that taste in your mouth now. And squeeze on your left hand, make sure it's your left hand. As you imagine that taste, amplify it again, squeeze your finger and thumb together on your left hand. Your left hand. Squeeze your finger and thumb on your left hand and imagine how disgusting that is. Now force yourself to swallow it to the point that you almost want to gag. That's it. Now clear your mind. Now think about blue bananas. Now go back to that food, close your eyes and straight away go into how disgusting it is. Get the smell, the taste, the texture, make it really super gross. Pause the video if you need to until it's so gross that you can feel your whole throat retching and heaving. And when it's just intolerable or beyond, squeeze that finger and thumb on your left hand and teach yourself that whenever you squeeze this finger and thumb, you think of this food and it's so disgusting. Now I want you to pause the video and do that 3 or 4 times until as soon as you squeeze your finger and thumb, you literally feel that you want to retch. Great, now hopefully you've done that. So the food that you really disgust in terms of how you feel, that makes you feel gross, is anchored to that left finger and thumb. Now, I want you to look at the food that you used to really want to crave and imagine how it would taste if it was mixed 50-50 with this food that now absolutely disgusts you. And imagine you're putting both in your mouth together, the food that you used to crave, that food mixing together with this disgusting taste. And imagine you're forced to chew and swallow and imagine it's just absolutely making you want to retch. And the two become totally intertwined. So the food you used to want to crave stops now being delicious and becomes disgusting because it's linked forever with this food. Move that round in your mouth and force yourself to swallow it. And just at the point where you really feel that you want to literally throw up, it's so disgusting, squeeze that left finger and thumb. That's right. There you go. Now pause the video and do that if you need to 2 or 3 times so that your brain really begins to link that food that you used to crave and now reminds you of the most disgusting thing that you can have in your mouth. It's so gross. And then look at that food and squeeze that finger and thumb and just see if the desire for that food has gone now.